It's 2012. You go to YouTube, and there's one song that is trending #1 no matter where you're from. You guessed it, it's Gangnam Style. Sounds pretty nostalgic, right? For most of us, that's where the K-pop craze began, and it never stopped. From Psy's Gangnam Style to the enchanting melodies of BTS, K-pop idols have taken over the world with their music and mesmerizing visuals. And the K-pop fandom is increasing exponentially. But let's just not ignore the fact that there is a dark reality behind all that glimmer and shine. And that's exactly what we will be talking about in this video. Okay, so one thing is for sure, we all love K-pop. But what most of us remain unaware of is the struggle and mental torture our favorite K-pop idols go through while making music for their fans. So buckle up. In this video, we will uncover the disturbing realities of becoming a K-pop idol. And trust us, they're really disturbing. But before we get there, make sure you have subscribed to our channel and hit that bell icon to get an update on our future uploads. So, let's begin. First up, let's talk about the intense training regimens that shape K-pop stars. It's not all glamorous stages and dazzling outfits. Behind the scenes, aspiring idols endure years of intense training. Joining agencies at a young age, these aspirants dedicate their lives to the dream of stardom. The training? Oh, it's brutal. From singing and dancing to foreign language classes, the trainee idols have to learn all of it. Now, you might think, hey, Hollywood struggles too. Well, hold on. Unlike Hollywood, where personal connections can open doors, the company requires trainees to follow their strict schedules, which can be extra stressful when considering that a lot of trainees would also still be attending middle or high school as well. Trainees between the ages of 12 to 17 years of age may be allowed to attend school from 7 to 1 p.m. and then head straight to the company building for training afterwards. This usually occurs with agreements between both the company and the school. Others may not be so lucky and only be allowed to attend school 1 or 2 times a month and be expected to complete online courses alongside their training schedules. Most trainees are expected to train 6 days a week up to 12 a.m. and sometimes till 3 a.m. in order to achieve their dreams. For those that became trainees at an age where they no longer attend school, they could be expected to train from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. each day. So, next time you're jamming to your favorite K-pop track, remember the dedication that goes into every beat. And no, the horrors of training for these teenagers are not just about intense schedules. Entertainment companies impose strict restrictions on trainees, with some barring personal mobile phones or allowing monitoring. Trainees may face punishment, including intense training or phone confiscation for violating rules. Even during training time, dating bans are common, with gender segregation and travel restrictions. Companies enforce a weight range, around 50 to 55 kilos for beauty standards, implementing strict diets and weekly weight checks. Trainees may be publicly shamed or collectively punished if they gain weight. Financially, some companies cover only training expenses, leaving trainees to manage other costs amid demanding schedules. The intense regulations aim to mold trainees according to industry standards, but raise ethical concerns. Next up, K-pop idols have to deal with a toxic fanbase at times. Now, we've all seen the passionate side of fandoms, right? But sasaeng fans take it to a whole new level. Overly obsessive fans engage in extreme behavior that includes stalking and invading an idol's privacy. It's not just about adoration, it's about crossing boundaries that should never be crossed. Sasaeng fans disrupt idols' personal lives, jeopardize their safety, and create an atmosphere of fear and discomfort that lingers like a dark cloud. The actions of AntiFans can range from the relatively innocent to the downright deadly. Yes, you heard it right. Death threats, property vandalism, and even physical harm. It's a chilling reality that some K-pop stars and their fans have faced. This intense pressure has led to numerous tragic accidents, including heartbreaking suicides. It's a stark reminder that behind the glitz and glamour, K-pop stars are human beings who deserve respect and empathy. Moving on to strict contracts and the mental health challenges that often accompany fame. Once the spotlight hits, K-pop stars find themselves tangled in a web of strict contracts and overwhelming schedules. The dream of stardom comes at a hefty price, continuous scrutiny from both their agencies and the ever-watchful public eye. That can become pretty depressing. And not only that, the families and romantic partners also go through very rigorous public scrutiny, considering that all stars try to keep their loved ones under wraps, which is another struggle. And another not-so-glamorous side, the pressure to keep that flawless public image? It's a real struggle, and sadly it takes a toll on their mental health. Stories of anxiety, depression, and tragically even suicides have surfaced over the years, revealing the darker side of the K-pop industry. But here's the thing. Behind the synchronized dance moves and catchy tunes, these idols are human. The industry's demands can be overwhelming, and the glitz often masks the very real struggles they face. And then there is the not-so-secret world of beauty standards and the plastic surgery obsession. A deep dive into the industry unveils a not-so-pretty truth. Many artists turn to plastic surgery to meet those beauty standards. In a culture where being visually appealing can make or break a career, the pressure is undeniable. It's like a constant beauty pageant where the stakes are high. K-pop beauty standards emphasize a youthful, flawless complexion, V-shaped face, and double eyelids. Common plastic surgeries include rhinoplasty for a defined nose bridge, double eyelid surgery for larger-looking eyes, and jawline reduction for a slim V-shaped face. Fair skin is favored, and idols often undergo skin whitening treatments. While conforming to traditional Korean standards, there's pressure to align with Western European ideals, leading to procedures like breast augmentation and lip fillers. The pursuit of a globally appealing look reflects the industry's desire for international success, highlighting the complex interplay between Korean and Western beauty standards in the K-pop scene. And here's where it gets real. This isn't just about the stars, it's about the fans too. The pressure to emulate the perfect features of K-pop idols can trickle down to young fans worldwide. It's a cycle that perpetuates unhealthy beauty ideals, and we need to talk about it more. Now, let's talk about the constant lack of privacy our idols face. Now, we all love being in the loop with our favorite idols, but here's a scoop. K-pop stars are living under a microscope. Imagine having limited personal freedoms and being constantly watched by everyone. From millions of fans to agencies, they literally can't have a break. Their private lives? Fair game. Fans, the media, and even their own agencies have their eyes on every move. It's like living in a fishbowl where personal space is a rare commodity. Can you imagine not being able to grab milk in your PJs without someone snapping a pic? That's literally a dream for our K-pop idols. You should feel lucky in that case, huh? But seriously, this lack of personal space goes beyond inconvenience. It can lead to feelings of isolation and the loss of personal identity. Imagine feeling like you're always on display, and the real you ends up getting lost in the hype. What's more concerning is that we don't see the struggles of hundreds of K-pop bands that fail. Okay, so you've grooved to those catchy beats, but here's a reality check. Every K-pop band that makes it big internationally is just the tip of the iceberg. For every BTS or BLACKPINK, there are countless other groups that never quite make it to the limelight. The K-pop industry is literally a glamour machine that produces hundreds of products, and only a few of them make it big. K-pop trainee bands that don't make it often face disbandment, with members returning to ordinary life or pursuing alternative careers. The failure to debut or achieve success means the abrupt end of their dream. Disbandment often leads to emotional distress, as years of training and sacrifices go unrewarded. Trainees may experience uncertainty about their future, grappling with the challenge of transitioning back to regular life. Here's the kicker. The band that makes it big are pushed to the limit. Overworked is an understatement. It's not uncommon to hear stories of K-pop stars collapsing from sheer exhaustion or battling chronic health issues because of relentless work demands. The glamour we see on stage comes at a high cost, and the toll it takes on the artists is a harsh reality. So far, we've scratched the surface, but there's much more to talk about when it comes to the dark side of K-pop. K-pop has faced accusations of capitalizing on consumers' mental health, and here's where it gets really dark. A strict no dating rule for idols. Yep, You heard it right. Idols are not allowed to date until their contracts expire. It's not just about avoiding scandals. It's about reassuring fans that their favorite idols belong to them. This extreme obsession can lead to invasive behavior, and sadly, it's not uncommon. Ever notice the industry's knack for sexualizing artists? It's part of K-pop culture and the invasion of privacy. Unfortunately, it's a thing. Chen from EXO caught heat for announcing his wedding, and fans claimed it messed up their bond with him. It's a glimpse into the extreme behavior of some hardcore fanatics. But let's talk about the heavy toll this industry takes. High-profile suicides like Jonghyun from SHINee in 2017, T.O.P's anxiety-med overdose, and the heartbreaking loss of Sully in 2019. It's a reality check. These stories speak volumes about the pressure K-pop idols face, even after making it big time. So, next time you see your favorite K-pop idol on stage, imagine what they must have gone through to be there. Do let us know in the comments who your favorite K-pop idol is and why. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like before leaving. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on K-pop and more. We will be back with another video soon.